Everyone, welcome to the first part of this case study. So in today's video we are going to learn about virtual summit. So I'm going to be revealing everything which I have used in executing online millionaire summit, how I executed the entire virtual summit, what was the strategy, what was the ad spend, what was the Facebook ad strategy I have used, and what was the results I have got. So I'll be revealing everything from profit to expense to revenue. Everything will be revealed. Along with that, you will also learn the complete strategy behind executing virtual summits and how to maximize the profit. So if you are interested, keep watching, because this is going to be really educational video, and you'll get to learn all about virtual summits and how we executed online millionaire summit in 2019 and 2020 with amazing results. So let's get started. So first thing is, what exactly is virtual summit? So virtual summit is nothing but where it's an online event where you invite experts from a particular field and you interview them. Okay, so first thing is you need to select a niche, right? The first thing is you need to select a niche or a topic around which you are going to do a virtual summit. Now the topic should be something which is very desirable, which a lot of people want to learn about. So this is the first important point. So the quick check could be, you can see if there are any courses around it. You can see if there are already some seminars, workshops, some events happening on that particular topic. If that is the case, that means there is already a behavior in the market about attending events for that particular summit. So digital marketing is one thing, startup have a lot of events, investing and real estate has a lot of events, health has a lot of events. So there is already a behavior of people attending events and summits. So what we are doing is we are taking the offline events onto an online platform. So what you do is you select one topic, then you invite around 8 to 10 or 15 people as an speaker on that particular event, right? So the lowest number I think which is good is 8 to 10 people. Maximum you should go up to 20 to 25 people. In online millionaire summit we went overboard, we had 30 speakers, but you definitely don't need 30 speakers, you just need 10 to 20. Even if you have 10, that is fine. And you invite these people, saying that you're doing an online event and you want to interview them uh, and ask them about their experiences, their success story, and their tips for beginners. And the biggest challenge I feel people face related to virtual summit is they feel like how to reach out to these experts. But reaching out to the experts is actually the easiest thing in the world. Most people are really happy and looking forward to get interviewed. So when you reach out to them directly through Instagram, through Facebook, most people will say yes, right? And the second thing you can do is you can go through referral. So first look at your friend circle. If you have anyone in your friend circle or in your colleagues friend circle who is an expert in that particular field, start with them. So first get first speaker on board and then ask him if he can refer other people. So most of the speakers you will get is through referral. Okay, and once you have 8 to 10 speakers, you're good to go. All right, and you don't need to plan the entire content, anything. You're just going to interviewing them, and most people are really happy when you approach them for an interview. So see, I'm not going to go into extreme detail of how to do the virtual summits. I'm just giving you a brief overview, and so that you get an idea that how virtual summits are done, and you get a little confidence if you want to execute your own virtual summit. Because I'm doing virtual summit for past 2 to 3 years, and this is one of the most successful online business model which I have discovered, which you can execute in just 1 or 2 months of time and have amazing results. So we'll come to that very soon. So you select a topic, you reach out to 8 to 10 influencers or speakers or expert in that particular field. You get them on board, you tell them that there will be an online interview for 20 to 30 minutes, and we'll be asking you about your experience, your expertise, and your feedback for beginners, like your advice for beginners. When you have 8 to 10 speakers on board on a particular topic, you can start running ads to this summit, and we use Facebook ads most of the time to run ads to it. Okay, we use Facebook ads. In the Online Millionaire Summit 2020, we have also used Google ads and YouTube ads, and they performed really well. But last year we did not do Google ads, we just did Facebook ads. Even that was enough. So you run Facebook ads to this summit, and you keep some price for it. So last year we kept a price of 600 rupees. Okay, but this year we increased the price to 997 rupees. Now there are two strategies for executing an online summit. Let me show you the strategy. The common strategy which a lot of people follow in US is, let's say you have this summit. Okay, so what people do is they keep it for free. They don't charge anything for the summit upfront. So they run Facebook ads for this summit, right? So they create a page like this. So if you have seen the Online Millionaire Summit page, this is the page where you show the theme of the summit, you show all the speakers who are participating, their field of expertise. You also mention what are the themes which are going to be covered, how you are going to structure each day, and if you have any testimonials, include that. Explain clearly what they are going to get, right? Then put an offer. It's as simple as that. And I have a Q&A session, so you can go through the sales page of Online Millionaire Summit and you'll get a lot of ideas. Okay, let me come back. So what in the US, what they do is they have the summit for free, right? They run Facebook ads here to the summit, and since it is free, a lot of people join. There are thousands of people who join because this is free. Now as soon as someone joins, they give them an offer, and the offer is called All Access Pass. All Access Pass. So in that summit, what they do is they tell everyone that in that summit, if you join, you will be able to watch the videos for 24 hours only, right? And after 24 hours the videos will be gone. They will not be available for watching. But if you want to get a lifetime access to those videos, then upgrade for the All Access Pass. If you don't want your videos to disappear in 24 hours, then upgrade to All Access Pass. So as soon as someone joins for free, they present him with this offer that your videos will only be available for 24 hours. If you want to get lifetime access, then pay some amount and upgrade it for a nominal fee. So usually they charge, there is a wide range actually, from $20 to some events also charge $97. So usually what I have noticed is, out of all the people who register here for free, 30% of the people upgrade to the paid offer. Okay, now if you send 1,000 people to your summit, 1,000 people register it for free, so that means out of 1,000 people, 300 will join for your upgraded offer. This is the common strategy. What happens with that is, people feel like I will not be able to watch all the videos in 24 hours. This is a really good summit, so let me upgrade so that I have lifetime access to those videos and I can watch it anytime I want. That is the usual strategy of the summit, and then they go to the content. That's the whole strategy. Now what I have done is, I have modified this strategy for Indian market. So what I do is, instead of keeping it for free, I have decided to charge a very nominal price upfront. So we do the same, we run Facebook ads to the summit, but instead of free, I charge a small amount. So last year we charge around 500 rupees. This year we increased the price to 997 rupees. We did another summit last year for startup. There we charged 2000 rupees upfront. Okay, and the goal for doing this was, I wanted to be sure how many people are going to attend the event. When you do this kind of model like free to upgrade and then content, this is a good model, but I don't know, somehow I felt like for Indian audience the upfront paid model would be better, so that I know my numbers really well. I know how much I'm spending on Facebook ads. I know exactly how many people are buying. I know exactly what is my ROI. And so I'm experimenting with lot of price points here. I've done experiment with 500. This year we did an experiment with 1000 rupees. Last year we did an experiment for 2000 rupees, and all the experiments worked. Okay, people bought at 2000 also, people bought at 500 also, people bought at 997 also. So let me show you some numbers. So when we did it for 500 rupees, last year's event, almost 6000 people bought. Okay, this year we did it for 997, again around 6000 to 25 people bought. Okay, so same attendees, same number of attendees, but the revenue is higher. So that showed that there is not much a price difference between 500 and 1000 to people who are buying into this summit. So even though everything was same, the strategy, the content, everything is same, but when I charge higher, people bought. Last year we did one more summit for startups, and there we charged 2000 rupees, and again 4000 people bought. So if you see, in this case and in this case, even though the price point was lower, the attendees were higher. Okay, but here price point was higher, attendees was lower, but overall revenue was higher here. So if you see 4000 attendees into 2000 is 80 lakhs of revenue generated from this event. Here if you see 60 lakhs of revenue generated from this event. Okay, and here 30 lakhs was generated. So even if you charge higher, even if less people attend, your overall revenue is higher here. So that was a big learning for me. Okay, so I have modified this summit for Indian market, and what I do is I directly charge some fees upfront. Okay, I don't rely on whether they will convert later and what will happen. So I directly charge some amount upfront, then they go to the content, like 5 days they go through the content, and at the end we do an upsell. Okay, at the end we do a webinar, and in that webinar we pitch a high-end course. So the course price which I have found really works is 9500 rupees, and usually usually what happens is when people join by paying some money, that means they already have a behavior of purchasing, then you give them a lot of value for 5 days, right? So when you give them a lot of value for 5 days, they start loving you, they start trusting you, they like your style of teaching and everything. So when you do an upsell, when you do a webinar at the end, and when you sell a product at the end, a lot of people are going to buy. Okay, so in case of Online Millionaire Summit 2020, 997 was the price, and 6000 people 6,000 people joined. So the total revenue generated here is 61 lakhs. Okay, now in the upsell, when I did the webinar, 2000 people registered for the webinar. Out of 2000 people, 1000 people showed up on the webinar. Okay, 2000 registered, 50% showed up. So when I pitched a course and the price of the course was 9500 rupees, out of 1000 people who attended, 165 people purchased, and that gave us a revenue of around 16 lakhs approximately. Okay, so if you see here, so total revenue generated is 61 lakhs plus 16 lakhs, so total approximately 78 lakhs of revenue generated. This is the entire strategy for running virtual summits, and virtual summits are really 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 powerful and really profitable events. So if you ask me how much time does it take to execute an event, it takes somewhere between 1 to 3 months, because let me break it down. So 1 month for your preparation, like creating landing pages, creating videos, designing images, everything. 1 month you could say for if you do really well, actually 1 month of preparation is enough. 1 month of promotion, we always do 1 month of promotion, 30 days of promotion, because we are reaching out to the mass audience. We want to sell a lot of products, right? So 1 month of preparation, 1 month of promotion, then again 5 to 6 days of the event. Let me write it here, 5 to 6 days of the event. Then you do an upsell, and the follow-up of the upsell, that will again go for 10 to 15 days. This will go into your upsell. Okay, sorry about bad handwriting. I lost my iPad, it's not working, so that's why I have to write with my mouse, but hope you're getting value. So usually 1 to 3 months are enough to execute an event, but if you look at the ROI, it's a great ROI for 3 months of work, right? So every event we do, every virtual summit we do, generates around 1 crore to 1.5 crore in revenue. So we have done 3 events last year. So one is Online Millionaire Summit 2019. Then we did Startup Funding Summit. So you can go to startupfundingsummit.com and check out the page. Exactly the same concept. We interviewed successful startup owners like the founder of Redbus, the CEO of Housing.com, investors from Mumbai Angels, Hyderabad Angels, founder of Woonik. So we have all the amazing founders of all the top startups where we interviewed them. So we had around let me check, 30 speakers, 30 startup experts whom we interviewed, and the exact same concept, but here we charge 2000 rupees upfront, and as I mentioned, 4000 people register, so 18 lakhs of revenue was generated from ticketing, and around I think 15-20 lakhs more from the upsell. So again, it was a 1 crore event. So if you do summits in this way, it's very easy to generate at least 50 lakhs in 2 months of work. If you do with proper strategy and proper guidelines, then you can easily do 1 crores of revenue. 80 to 1 crore is done. It's done. So after doing it for, and we did one more event last year which was into health niche. I can't disclose the details here because we have a tie-up with some health expert, but now we have mastered this blueprint of doing virtual summits. So this year we are planning to do 5 events. So one event is already over. In the next few months we are planning to do one event every 1 month or 2 months. So we are hoping to do 3 to 4, at least 5 events, and so as you can see, this is a great thing. Now, why virtual summits work? Okay, so first thing, virtual summits work really well because in a very short time you can generate a huge list, you can generate huge revenue, and the great part is you can build your authority in the shortest time. The great thing about virtual summit is even if you don't have a lot of authority of your own, you can build your authority in the quickest time possible. This is the only business model where you can build your authority, your expertise, your fan following in the shortest amount there. And the reason is, even if you have zero authority, even if no one knows you in the market, since you're interviewing other people, like you're interviewing 10, 15, 20 people, it automatically builds an authority. Since you are the one interviewing those people, people feel like you are the authority, people feel like you are an expert, and they build this connection with you, they build this relationship with you. So these virtual summits can be done in any field, right? We have done it in digital marketing, we have done it in startup, we have done it in health niche, we have again 5 niches which you are going to tackle. So virtual summits are really, really powerful. Okay, so if you are someone who are interested in a particular niche, but if you feel like you're spending a lot of time in building your authority and you need to build it as quickly as possible within 2 to 3 months, do a virtual summit. You'll be amazed how quickly people will start seeing you as an authority if you provide value, right? This is a condition. You must provide insane value to your audience, then only it will be possible. Next, what is the virtual summit strategy? I have already shown you the virtual summit strategy. This is the normal strategy, and this is my strategy. Running Facebook ads to the summit, providing insane value for 5 days, then doing an upsell for a high-end course, and making great profits. Now here again there is one more way to profit. So there are 3 ways to make profit. Okay, first way is ticket price, right? When you sell the ticket, people buy your ticket, and there you make revenue. Second way is through affiliate sales. So what do I mean by affiliate? So in your summit, you will be interviewing a lot of experts, right? So all these experts have their courses, their coaching programs, their consulting programs. So what you can do is below the video of every expert, every individual, you put your affiliate link to their course. Okay, if you have seen in Online Millionaire Summit, what we did was below the video of every speaker, we put links to their blogs, we put a link to their YouTube channel, we put a link to their course. But here in OMS, we haven't taken any affiliate commission from them. But if you want, you can definitely take commission. So what you do is you put an affiliate link to their course on your portal. So if someone buys their course from your event, you get a commission. Okay, third way you can make a lot of money is through sponsorships. Okay, sponsorships. So what do I mean by sponsorship? So you can actually get some companies to sponsor your event. So let's say I'm doing an event in digital marketing. So so there are a lot of companies who have their tools which are useful for digital marketers. So I can tie up with them and make them the sponsor, and the sponsorship works in 2 ways. Now if you have, let's say I have ClickFunnels, I'm just taking an example. Let's say I have ClickFunnels as a sponsor. So sponsor can help me either promote the event to their audience, or the sponsor can give me some money for becoming the sponsor for this event. Okay, and lot of summit owners, people who do the summits, they go this way where they invite sponsors for the event. We haven't done that, but you can definitely do that. Fourth way you can make money from the summit is through upsell. Like you sell your own course at the end of the summit, or if you cannot sell your own course, you sell someone else's course. So if you don't have your own course, then you can tie up with one of the speakers who has his or her own course, and you sell that course at the end of the summit. Okay, so this is how you can make money through online summit. And it's not like you have to do any one, you can do all of them at once. So what we have done is we have done this and we have done this. There are a lot of summit, a lot of people who do summit who do all these 4, right? So let me go back here. See, now let's look at the results. So we have done Online Millionaire Summit right now. Let's look at the result. So this is the result. So as you can see, we have sold 6,026 tickets, and the revenue generated is 61 lakhs. Then we did an upsell, and in that upsell we sold 168 copies. 15 lakhs 76,000 is the revenue generated. Okay, so as I mentioned, in OMS 2020, 61 lakhs is generated from the ticket price. 16 lakhs, almost 16 lakhs approximately, is generated from the course we pitched, and the total revenue generated is 78 lakhs. Okay. In the last year's event, let me also show you that in the last year's event, in 2019 event, the tickets sold were close to 5,400. The price was around 600. So the ticketing revenue, let me write it down here so it's easier. So in 2019 event, the ticketing revenue was, I'm showing all the numbers, okay, 33 lakhs. So ticketing revenue was close to 33 lakhs, and we did an upsell at the end, and let me show you the results of the upsell. So if you see here, let me just log in. So this was the upsell we did. So in the upsell, we sold 458 copies, and that revenue generated from the upsell was 43 lakhs. Yes, 43 lakhs, right? Like 76 lakhs something total. So this amount, the 48 lakhs, this was 100% pure profit. There was no expense involved here, and here the profit percentage was 50%. Okay, if you have watched the webinar of, if you attended Online Millionaire Summit last year and saw the webinar, I have shown you the numbers, the Facebook ads we have spent. So 50% was the profit margin here. So around it was around 16 lakhs. Okay, so 16 lakhs plus 43 lakhs. So 43 plus 16, so 59 lakhs was the 59 lakhs was the ultimate profit after removing all the expenses. So 15 lakhs is almost close to $100,000 in profit. In 2020, the ticketing revenue is 61 lakhs. Okay, and the upsell is 16 lakhs. So roughly 78 lakhs. Okay, it's not the exact match, I know, but it's not the exact match, but I'm just taking the rough numbers here. Here again the profit margin is 50%. Here it is 100% profit margin. I'll show you the ad number also. So 16 plus 30, 16 plus 30 is 46. So almost 47 lakhs is the ultimate profit margin through OMS 2020, and last year it was 59 lakhs. This is, I'm just talking about this Online Millionaire Summit. When we did the Startup Funding Summit, the numbers are much higher. So isn't it a really great model, right? Especially you can do it even if you don't have any expertise, even if you have no name, even if no one follows you, you can do this summit, right? Now let me show you the Facebook ads part. First I'll tell you the Facebook ad strategy we followed. First, we ran Facebook ads in 3 parts. First was the cold audience, second is the warm audience, and third is the hot audience. So cold is everyone who is interested in digital marketing. So we started targeting all the interests which are related to digital marketing. Warm is, so first we ran cold ads to the interest, and we ran it to our event page. When someone visited the page, they got converted into our warm audience. So here we showed them retargeting ads. Okay, so there were 3 to 4 retargeting ads which we shown, and it was image plus video, both the thing. Okay, image plus videos, specially designed for retargeting. So we had these angles like hey, we noticed that you saw the video but you did not buy the ticket, so there is still chance, if you join now you are getting this profit, etc., etc. Now there was again a third set of audience whom we targeted, and those were people who did add to cart. So people who clicked on the buy now button, right, people who clicked on this button, went on to the page, but did not buy. They were like the hot audience for us. So for them again we did retargeting ad, and here again we had I think 2 to 3 different angles which were targeting specially for them. And the angles were like, we noticed that you went to the payment page but you did not complete the payment, so here is the new offer for them. So we divided our audience into 3 sections: cold, warm, and hot, and we wrote separate ad copies for all the 3 audiences. So it was like a funnel. So if you see here, let me remove this. So if you see here, this is like a funnel. This is a funnel. So first there are cold audience, then we run specific ads to them, and we take them from this thing, from this category to this category where they are warm. So then we show them again a different set of ads, and our goal of showing the different set of ads is take them from the second category to the third category, and then take them from the third category to buyers by showing a different set of ads. So the entire Facebook ads thing should be like a funnel. That's the whole strategy. A lot of time people make this mistake, is they run just one kind of ad to everything, all the audiences. But if you want to maximize your ROI, this is the strategy which we follow. Now I'll quickly dive into the Facebook ads part. So here the biggest problem we faced was our Facebook ad account was getting banned again and again without any proper reason. We did a lot of follow-up with Facebook. We wrote to them 100 times. So in this process of running ads, they banned our Facebook accounts 3 to 4 times. So we had to use 3 different Facebook ad accounts. So I'll just quickly show you the numbers. So I'm keeping everything very, very transparent here, nothing to hide, so that you get the the purpose of showing this is so you get clarity about this thing and you get confidence also. A lot of time what digital marketers do is they just show you the end screenshot, right? They just show you that I made 60 lakhs in 30 days, I made 50 lakhs in 30 days. What's the use of this number? Show me the strategy. Show me how much you have spent on Facebook ads. Show me the actual profit you have generated, so that if someone wants to follow that path, he should know how much money he need to keep handy, how much is the scope of growth, how much is the potential and everything. So that's why I'm showing this. So look at it. So there are a lot of ads. I cannot show you all the ads in detail, but you'll get the idea. So this ad account, this was one of the ad account which got banned in very early stage. So as you can see, we spent like 3 lakh rupees in the ad and made back 7 lakh rupees, and our ROS was 3.44, which was very good number, right? So if you see here, we are getting conversions in like 100 rupees, 200 rupees, here 500 rupees, 200 rupees, 199 rupees. So we are selling it for 1000 rupees, and the conversion we are getting is for 199, 200, 400, etc. So and as you see, we launch a lot of campaigns. When I say lot, a lot. So if you see, 433 campaigns were launched, and if I show you the ad sets, there were like 3000 ad sets. Okay, so there is a specific strategy which we follow, which I cannot go into detail because of lack of time, but there is a very specific strategy we follow for reaching out to the mass audience and making this amount of sales. So if you see here, 400 campaigns were launched, 3000 ad sets, number of ads, 10,000 ads. See, 10,000 ads were launched. Isn't it crazy? So see, 3.44 was the ROS. Let me show you the second ad account. When this got banned, we moved to another account. Here again, you see we launched 7 campaigns. In that 7 campaigns, there were like 92 ad sets, and in the 92 ad sets, we had 300 ads. So if I show you the ad sets, so we are targeting separate interest: Magento, SEMrush, HubSpot, Tai Lopez, personal branding. So everything that could be related to online marketing, digital marketing, we are targeting that. So almost all the interests, like we made a list of 100 interests we could target, and we are targeting every one of them. So here again, if you see, the average ROS we are generating is 1.75. We spent $4,000 here. Then the account got banned. Then we moved to the third account. Here we did a lot of ads, and if you see here, we ran ads of $31,000, right? And the ROS we generated is 1.64. And here if you see again, 232 campaigns and 1300 ad sets, 1300 ad sets, and 5000 ads. Crazy, right? So 31,000 from this account, $31,000, $8,000. So 31,000 plus 8,000 is close to 40,000. So $40,000. Let me do some numbers. So $40,000 into 70 is 28 lakhs, and here 3 lakhs. Okay, so 28 lakhs plus 3 lakhs, so almost 31 lakhs we spent in Facebook ads. Okay, so 31 lakhs spent in Facebook ads, 61 lakhs made in revenue, so 30 lakhs was the profit. So as I said, we are doing like 50% of is the profit margin. So 30 lakhs we spent, and it's not like we spent all 30 lakhs at once. We started with just 1 lakh rupees. We started investing 1 lakh rupees. We started with 10,000 rupees. Okay, we had 1 lakh rupees for advertisement. Per day we started with 10,000 rupees. When we ran ads, we got back 20,000 from that, right? When we made the sales, so from 10,000 we got 20,000. We invested 20,000 again. 20,000 became 40,000. We invested 40,000. It became 80,000, and like that, over time we spent 30 lakhs. So don't think like you need to have 30 lakhs ready in investing in running a virtual summit. In the period of this summit, you will spend 30 lakhs if you want to scale it so big. But we started with just 10,000 rupees, just 10,000 rupees, and slowly we scaled. So yeah, this is the thing. So now I've shown you the entire numbers and everything. Let me see if I've missed anything. So I've shown you the Facebook ad strategy we followed. I've shown you the Facebook ad, and the Facebook ads we ran were very, very simple. I don't want to waste time in showing it. You can just go to the page and search for our ads. You will find our ads there. If you go to our Facebook page, you'll find all the ads. It's not crazy, but there is a specific strategy which we followed. Okay, the strategy is something which is proprietary to us. If you want to learn about that strategy, I'm going to teach that in the course which I'm doing. If you have attended the webinar, I don't know if you have attended or not. If you haven't attended it, please go to this link, onlinemillionairesummit.in/WCB-replay. Okay, I will write this link here so that if anyone wants to read that, go to this link if you haven't watched the webinar yet. Okay, let me increase. Yeah, so this is the link. Yeah, onlinemillionairesummit.in/WCB-replay. Go to this link, watch this webinar. In that webinar I have shown how I launch online courses. So if you found this thing valuable, like how we do virtual summits, my strategy of doing virtual summits and making these amazing results, you'll love this particular thing, like how I generated 2.5 crore in 2019 selling online courses. So go through that, and at the end I have also invited people who want to learn how to launch their online course. That if you want to launch your online course, and if you want to learn from me all the things like how do I come up with an offer, how do I find an audience, how do I do my webinars, how do I do my setup, like everything you have seen in Online Millionaire Summit. And if you find my style of teaching relatable to you, if you find it interesting, if you find my style of teaching interesting and valuable to you, then I'm going to teach everything I know about online courses. So watch that webinar first, you'll get lot of ideas, and if you feel like this course is for you, go through the webinar. If this is for you, let me know, or you can just join directly through the link. So in that I have a section called Facebook Ads Mastery, and there is one more section called Webinar Mastery. So all the revenue we have generated, like I have shown you the Razorpay account. So last year when we did the webinar, in a single webinar, in a single 90-minute webinar, I was able to generate 43 lakhs of revenue by selling 458 courses. And in this year's webinar, 15 lakhs of revenue was generated. So if you want to learn it, it's not mandatory, but it is something, if it is something which you want to learn, and if you want to do webinars just like I am doing, so go to this link, right? Go to this link, watch the webinar replay, go through the offer, and if you feel like this offer is for you, and if you feel like it can be useful for you, then join the course, because I'm going to teach exactly how I do webinars. I'm going to teach you exactly how to run Facebook ads and get amazing results like this. So if that is something which is useful to you, you want to learn, then you can join the offer, and the offer is there for till 22nd till 22nd May. Okay, but go through the webinar first, so that you know if the offer is right for you or not. I don't want you to join just because it seems interesting. If it is something which you want to do, then this offer is for you. Now let's see if I missed anything. The profit maximizer, yeah. So the profit maximizer is nothing but the webinar we do at the end. Yeah, here I have shown you the strategy. Like first we do the summit, then we provide insane value, and then we do a webinar, and we do an upsell, we pitch a course. And your course does not need to be ready, right? In last year's event, I did not had my course ready. This year again, I do not have my course ready. I'm going to create the course along with the people who are going to join. So I'm doing this beta coaching program, group coaching program for these people, and we'll be working together. It will be mostly like this one, you know, my personal attention to these people. I'll be helping them launch their course, promote their course. So you can do the same. You don't need to create a course in advance. Like you sell your offer first, and then you take few people, you teach them something, you make your course along with them, you refine the content which you have created, and then you put it in automation. That's the strategy I follow. So yeah, that's it. I think I have shown everything. So I hope you loved this thing, and if you found this valuable. If you have any more questions, let me know. I would love to help, and you can send me an email at hello@onlinemillionairesummit.in, or just post below in the comments. Yeah, this is how virtual summits are done. And if you are thinking about doing a virtual summit, do it. It's really interesting, it's really profitable. Within a very short time, you get to build a lot of authority, you get to build your email list fastest. Yeah, thank you so much. And in tomorrow's video, we are going to learn about this particular phase. So till now we have learned about the virtual summit strategy, right? Tomorrow we are going to learn how to invite people to your webinar and how to do your webinar. So tomorrow I'll be talking about how to do the webinar successfully and how I do my webinars to generate crazy results. So make sure you watch tomorrow's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.